Hi friends, and welcome back to InfoSec Alloy. So, in the first video, I did mention a bit about HackTheBox Academy, and I just want to share my experience since I've been using them for about 6 months. And just to let you know, I'm not sponsored by them or anything. I just think that it's a fantastic platform to learn, and I just want to share my journey with them. Yeah, so I've been with them for about 6 months, but before the academy, I've been with HackTheBox. It's a separate platform where basically they provide boxes for you to try and hack into, and it's very much to do about capture the flags, where your job is to look for certain codes within the boxes, trying to hack in and find the code, and when you submit it, you technically are able to conquer the box. So that has been a really difficult journey for me before Academy. I pretty much failed almost every box, where I had to keep looking for guides and looking for help in Google to break into even the most easiest boxes according to many people. So that was a really difficult moment for me, and it was really very frustrating. The other thing about the challenges that I had before entering HackTheBox was that when it first came out, I was quite intimidated by the knowledge base. So in the previous video, I was also very overwhelmed by the knowledge base that is in the industry, all the things that I needed to know. And when I compared it to what I knew, I felt very small. I felt like, oh my gosh, do I really need to go through all of this? And is this really what I really want to do? But I think with my experience in cybersecurity, I constantly see the world of hackers, the world of attackers just evolve and grow and grow and grow. And mind you, I have a bachelor's degree in cybersecurity. I have a bachelor's degree in computer science, and I have a SANS certification. But I just constantly overwhelmed by how attackers just keep on upgrading. They're just growing and growing and getting more sophisticated, and sometimes it's just overwhelming, and I really needed to upgrade. The need to upgrade was just overwhelming, and so I decided to jump into HackTheBox Academy. So let's check about how this is going to work. So after you join HackTheBox Academy, they'll usually provide you multiple plans. You can pay monthly, and in monthly plans and annual plans, they have different tiers. And so the one that I took was the silver tier. Essentially how it works is that in a month, they will give you a in-platform currency called cubes. These cubes are used to redeem yourself the different courses available for you. As you can see, like, they have a whole wide variety of different courses. They call them modules, and in each of them they have the lessons behind it. They range from fundamentals, easy, medium, and hard, and even within these different tiers there are further sub-tiers that also contribute to kind of difficulty as well. And I think one good thing when I see about this is that they also do help you categorize them in the different aspects of cybersecurity. So if you do want to get into a more defensive side of information security and security, there's a track for it as well. And for those who are intending to go into red team or more malware research, they have the offensive side as well. And of course, there's the general. So for general, in my first video, when I said that there's a need for IT fundamentals, they do address it as well. So that's usually how it works in HackTheBox Academy. So within this 6 months of my journey, these are some of the biggest challenges that I faced. So I did challenge myself that in each day I would try to tackle multiple categories of pages in a module. So what do I mean by pages in a module? So if you dive into a module, let's say DNS fundamentals. Right. If you see the table of content on your right, they have different sub-modules in them. So these pages provide you industry knowledge about that certain topic, and basically all the things that you really need to know about that topic. I think the challenge for me over this 6 months was to make sure that at least each day I completed one of these topics, subtopics, before moving on to the next one. So it was a tough call because I'm a father and I still do have a full-time job and I have my commitments outside, and sometimes I didn't have the time to do it, so I did skip it sometimes. The other thing was that the biggest challenge is that the knowledge that HackTheBox Academy provides is industry sector, which means that they are top notch, and at times I myself get quite confused by them. And these are some of the modules are even fundamentals I struggle with, and it was a big eye opener because I thought I had it. I thought I had it done. I thought I mastered it when I was studying for my bachelor's, but just to be faced with what is truly being used on ground, what is truly understood on ground, is so different from the theories that you learn when you're in bachelor's. So one of the examples I'll show you was under fundamentals, under Active Directory. My goodness me, this was a super big challenge for me. I thought I knew Active Directory inside out because technically in my organization I worked with it, but some of the modules that they provide are just so dense in knowledge that I struggle to understand them sometimes. One thing before I share, some of the pages, subtopics within the modules, they do even provide exercises for you. So like, this is not just pure theory. Some of the modules require you to go into their sandbox, which they provide, and you have to work it out to get the answers that you need before you can move on to the next page. So it's not that easy. You really force yourself to do it. The other thing that HackTheBox Academy usually does is that because they distribute the cubes to you to buy, redeem your modules, they don't give all the cubes into one shot, and it kind of forces you to redeem your modules in a distributed manner. So that's one really good thing, because it forces you to focus on the module that you redeem, and usually by then a month has passed, and then they'll give you more cubes for you to buy another module. This allows distributed pace so that you don't spam all the modules at one go, and essentially it allows you to remember stuff better. So one good thing that I've really learned and gained from this is the knowledge that is just seeping in. So at the beginning it was really difficult because it was just condensed and complex, but slowly as you get moved on, as you go into each modules, I got better at it, I understood better, I absorbed better, and oh my gosh, the knowledge that is applicable to your work is just amazing. There's no module that is never going to be a waste. And so as you can see, I have several badges. So these badges are basically given to you when you complete each module. So the challenge that I gave myself within the 6 months is that I wasn't going to just jump around to different topics. I was going to force myself to go from one module, from the fundamentals, like from the very, very fundamentals, and then work my way up. So as you can see, these are all the fundamentals that I've been going through. You see the bars under the module that are filled up, meaning I've completed them. And so far, even after 6 months, I only just recently entered the easy tier, and I've only just completed a few, and I have a long way to go. As you can see, so many amazing modules to look into. So I really hope that this inspires you to consider going to HackTheBox Academy if you just want to find a platform to just get quick knowledge, a place, a rapport to always be able to come to refer to again. Because I think like one of the few things that I learned a lot was the kind of hardening and configurations that could be applied to protect your organization. It came from here, the advice came from here. So it's just an amazing platform to work into, and I encourage you to come into this Hack the Box Academy to just give it a try. They do have a free tier, but mind you, the cubes that they actually provide you is quite fundamental. Eventually they will reach a point where you need to pay. Hopefully by then you kind of understood that the value that it gives. The next thing I just want to mention is that I do intend to try and complete all the modules, and when I do finish it all up, I'm going to give an update again about the many things that I've gone through, the challenges that I've gone through. So when that happens, just give you a heads up that it might come. And to Hack the Box Academy, if you're watching this, hint, 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 sponsor, hint, hint. But until the next video, bye. Oh, and one more thing to add. If you have any more questions about Hack the Box Academy, just drop in the comments. I'll get to you and share whatever I know about it.